Good afternoon, y'all. Y'all to see where I am. I'm out here in the backyard on the grill, getting ready to fire it up. Well, the fire's already fired up. Yeah, you gonna pull it down? Okay, thank you. Anywho, I'm getting ready to put these ribs and chicken on this grill and some hot dogs. Uh, Tomorrow's gonna be a day of rest. Several folks want to know if I was doing something tomorrow. The answer is no. Monday is my rest day. I didn't break with my routine. So we still doing Sunday dinner in commemoration of Memorial Day. So our Memorial Day is a day early. So happy pre-Memorial Day. I hope you are doing something exciting to celebrate our servicemen and women. I'm doing it on the grill today. It's hot as woo out here today. So I'm getting ready to put these ribs and chicken on, and I'll come back and talk to y'all periodically. So y'all seen me on the grill many times before. So here's where we're going to get started. The grill is all fired up. My fire is piping hot. Remember I told you when those coals get white like that, then they're ready to receive the meat. So first I'm going to go ahead and get the ribs on. I only got, let's see, I got 3 slabs of ribs to put on there. Get my tongs. I'm hoping y'all get a bird's eye view of what I'm doing here. These are the ribs. I want to get them on first so I can see how much room I'm going to have for this chicken. I got 3 nice slabs of ribs. Got them all seasoned up. They've been marinating overnight. So that's slab number 1. Okay, let me see if I can get that a better shot of that. It is hot out here, y'all. I know it's in the 90s already. I don't know what's going on with this summertime weather in the spring, but it's here, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I went ahead last night, of course, like I normally do. I always prep my ribs when I'm going to put them on the grill. I prep them the night before, get that little membrane skin off the back, get any extra fat off them. These are regular, I guess they were baby backs. They look like baby backs anyway. Slab number 2. And you know, a lot of people shy away from grilling. To me, the hardest part of grilling is the prep, just like with any other meal that you're preparing. Okay, got the ribs on. Now I've got chicken over here. I've got quite a bit of chicken. I think I might just, it is hot out here. I'm ready to get out from out here too. I may just, let's see how I'm going to do this chicken. I've got quite a few pieces going here. I think I'm just going to do them like this, like so. Got these drums. Y'all know drums cook nicely. Always come through. Always dependable. Always a good cut of the chicken. A good cut of the chicken to put on the grill. So, what's that? No, he said that. He said chicken. Yeah, chicken is always a good cut of the part of the chicken to put on the grill. They cook up real well. I marinated these, of course, as well, overnight.
Mommy!
Yes, love?
I can have some chicken.
You can have some chicken soon. The first one that gets done is yours, okay? Well, as soon as I get through cooking it, I'm going to get you a chicken. He said, Mommy, can I have some chicken? Wasn't that so sweet? First drumstick off of here, to cool it down. First drumstick will be yours, darling. Okay? I love you. He's my little helper. He's a little bit bored today. He's the only one here with me today so far. The rest of them, I guess they're going to the beach and doing different stuff. And that's wonderful. I'm glad they're going and doing stuff.
What you doing?
I'm taking the chicken out and putting it on the grill. Okay,
Ooh.
Let's get over here to the chicken.
Mommy, can you please pick me up?
Okay, I can't pick you up right now. I got chicken
Mommy,
juice
I
on my
need
hand.
something to drink.
You need something to drink? Okay, I got us some ice water right up on the porch. We'll get it in just a second. He is so precious. I just love him. I just love him so much. Okay, so now I've got all the chicken on there and all the ribs on there. So what I'm going to do now, you know what, my husband taught me so well with this until every time I get on the grill, it's so simple, y'all. I almost think, where's the work? There's not a lot of work in this once you get it on the grill. So what I've done also, before I came out here, I made me a pan of marinade water, because you know you have to keep these marinated throughout the time they're on the grill to keep them nice and moist, and you know, to keep them from burning and all that kind of good stuff. So my lens is not wide enough to get the whole thing, but the grill is full. Okay, so what I'm going to do before I let the top down, I'm going to go ahead and put some marinade on here. Yes, love? Okay, I'm going to get you something in just a minute. Okay? Okay, so I'm just going to pour some in here. All you do is just take your little brush there and mop them real good. I'll have to tell y'all, when I think about it, I made a marinade this morning. Because my husband always asks me to make the marinade for the meat. And honey, when I get started pulling stuff out of that cabinet, ain't no telling what I have in it when it gets finished. So you notice I'm not dipping my mop, and I need to have poured some up in a different container, but that's okay. I'm preserving it just like this because I'm pouring it right in its lid. And I'm just going to let it do like this. I just want to make sure that I got that marinade on top of there while they're cooking. So now I'm going to let the lid down on it and let it cook, okay? Get these things inside and get them washed up. Put some marinade in a separate bowl. And there's my grill. Remember, I think the first time I cooked on this was maybe 3 years ago. I was going to get rid of my grill. But somebody told me, don't get rid of your grill. Okay, darling, I'll be there to help you. I need to help my grandbaby. This grill here, my husband and I have been cooking on it for maybe 20 years, and I was going to get rid of it because it is so tore up, y'all. But it still cooks so well, and it's a nice big grill. So I'm still hanging on to it. I can't remember exactly who it was that encouraged me to keep it. So I've kept it. And even if I get a new one, I'll probably sit it over at the end of the backyard somewhere as a keepsake. So until I get ready to flip this chicken, I will be back. Okay, y'all, back on the grill. It's time to get these babies off. Aren't they beautiful? Oh yes, oh yes. So we're gonna move this it's a little dark over there. We're gonna move that because we're gonna switch sides. Have to cool that fire down a little bit. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now, I'm gonna get my chicken off. Move, Kareem. I mean, no, Reed. Okay. He told me don't call him a Kareem, okay? Yeah, I forget, honey. They know I'll be calling him everybody's name. Anyway, getting this chicken off the grill here. It is good and ready. I'm going to douse it with some more of the marinade and cover it. And just let it sit and marinate as it's, have to let it rest, as they say. Ooh, I'm going to have 2 pans. I cooked more chicken than I realized. Get all the legs on one end. Let's see. Glad I bought 2 pans out here. So basically what I'm going to be doing now, because it's getting real hot out here, y'all. Basically what I'm doing right now, I got some chicken thighs, of course, you see. I'm going to get my thighs on one pan and these drums on another pan. I'm going to end up with 2 pans of chicken, I think. That's what's going to happen over here. So, let's see if we can get y'all over here. Yeah. I'll end up with 2 pans of chicken here. That's good, because honey, they will eat every bit of it. Thighs in one, and drums in another one. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go and get those hot dogs and get them going. And then what I'm gonna do with the ribs, because they still need to cook a little while, but they need to slow it. I need to slow the process down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them over here on the side where I had the chicken. I had the chicken cooking at a different pace. Of course, that's the way this grill cooks, y'all. We have to do what the grill say do. So I got my chicken off. I'm gonna put my ribs over here on the other side. They are beautifully cooked. Look at those. Let me get them over here so y'all can see them a little bit better. They're gorgeous. I'm just gonna let these ribs continue to slow cook. Oh yeah, they about done too, because I moved that one and it tore on its own. So the ribs are just about there, y'all. When they start looking pretty like that and winking at me, I know it's about time. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, season to perfection. Now we could really eat those just like that, but we want some barbecue sauce on them. When I come back out here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get them with the barbecue sauce, so I can glaze that. Some of that Sweet Baby Ray's that I doctored up. I'm gonna glaze it on there. And it's gonna be a done deal. So for right now, the ribs are gonna be on the side where I've lowered the heat somewhat. And then I'm going to come put that those hot dogs on. So I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I'll show y'all in a few minutes, but I'm off the grill, on the stove, back in the kitchen. Got the ribs, the chicken, and the hot dogs are done. So what I'm getting ready to do now is some stir-fried cabbage. Then I'm going to roll onto the rice and the baked beans and the corn, and this meal is going to be done. I've been rolling since about 11 o'clock. It is 2:45 now. I got a good hour to go. So this is what we're doing different. Tanya bought me a menu board. How about that? Y'all like that? It says, come on in, menu today. Ribs, grilled chicken, hot dogs, loaded fried rice, baked beans, stir-fried cabbage, fresh fried corn, sweet buttery cornbread, and you got it, some homemade ice cream. So y'all stick around for the whole Memorial Day meal. Okay, here we go over here on the stove. Back to the stove. So we're going to start out with a large head of green cabbage, and I've got some. I cut the dark green part. You cut that first, get it going, kill it first, and be careful, y'all, because it'll come after you, just like that. And it will come after y'all. Get that going first. In the background, y'all hear my two helpers. They fussing and tearing on, but they sweet anyway. So I'm gonna get all this dark green, because it takes a little bit longer for that to cook. Get those going, and then next I'll put my peppers and onions in there and get them going. So here we go, the stir-fried cabbage. Hope y'all are having a God bless Sunday. Hope this is, if you're celebrating your Memorial Day today, hope you got your food done and ready to put on the table. This is a Sunday, just like any other Sunday, except that it is a Memorial Day weekend Sunday. And this is our meal that we're using to celebrate our servicemen and women. I'll tell you one thing, it's hot out there today, folks. It is hot. I don't know how many degrees it is out there just yet, but I'm here to tell you, it is some kind of hot. I stayed out there back and forth for about 2.5 hours. Getting those ribs and the other meats done. And honey, I'm here to tell you, it was not an easy task. But again, like I said, it's a labor of love, because I do love to cook. I do want my family to eat the best of the best of the best. So I have to do what I have to do to get it done. And I know we all like ribs off the grill. So I think they're having an M&M fight over there. Y'all having an M&M fight? Stop it, Kylie. I'm looking at you. Get over on your mat. I gave them some M&M's, honey. You know kids, they don't never do exactly what they're supposed to do. So anyway, I still got these green parts cooking. Then I'm going to go ahead and start seasoning them with my complete seasoning and different seasonings like that. And I'm going to have some, of course, we'll have some soy sauce in there, a little bit of ginger seasoning in there because it's a stir fry. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this. And now I think the green parts are ready for me to go ahead and drop a few onions in there. The onions I sliced the long way, like so. This is the onion. These are onions. Lots of onions and peppers go in this for the seasoning. The rest of these onions are going to be for my, got my onions cut up already for my stir-fried rice. Okay, what? This is like the do-ahead stuff. You can do this the night before and put it in the fridge. Okay, guys, I see y'all. I'm looking at y'all out of my eyes, out in the back of my head. That's what I used to always tell my kids. They said, Mama, how do you know? I said, because the eyes in the back of my head can see you. And it's just like anything else. I got a feel for what they're doing, so I can guess what they're doing. And they thought I could see it all. I told them I have eyes right in the back of my head. But anywho, they're sweet, they're precious. They're doing what children do. They're playing and picking at each other. So anywho, I ground my green peppers up a little bit finer. Remember I told y'all a while back, green peppers will take over if you let them. So I'm going to go ahead and put a few of those, dash a few green peppers in there. Because I got to have, now I can put a lot of them in that rice. Okay. So the rest of these will be for my fried rice. Okay. So stuff like that is like do-ahead stuff. You know you're cooking for a crowd, and today I'm cooking a little bit bigger than I normally cook, but nonetheless it's a big meal. I always cook a big meal on Sunday anyway, so just a tiny bit bigger today. So while y'all go back and relax, I'm gonna go on off camera and do some other things, and when y'all come back, this rice will just about be done. Sorry about that. I said this cabbage will just about be done. I got it mixed up, y'all. Okay, I do need to come back to you. For those of you who've not done stir-fried cabbage, as I said, I got the green parts done first. I got my peppers and onions in there and start sauteing them. So now I'm beginning to put the other part of the cabbage in and start mixing. And this is where you do the bulk of your seasoning. The main seasoning, of course, I use complete seasoning on most everything that I cook. So in this part, I'm going to do a tablespoon of seasoning. And then you watch your pan so that it does not stick or burn. And this is a wok pan, so it probably won't anyway, but still and all, you may have to add some more oil. And I also use butter in this recipe. I'm using canola oil by Food Line. I'm going to go ahead and put me another third of a cup in there. And then I'm going to just continue to stir and mix, stir and mix, stir and mix. That was my complete seasoning. I'm going to drop some garlic powder in there. Don't want to get too much, but enough to make it count. So we're going to do about a half a teaspoon in this section. I'm going to do a half teaspoon section, okay? And make sure that heat is up as high as you can get it, because you don't want the cabbage to start the condensation. You know, cabbage has a lot of water content. And when you see the cabbage start to wilt a little bit like it is now, go ahead and start adding more cabbage in there. And I'm going to have to probably do these in about 2 more installments, and it'll be ready. So I'm just going to do this until all the cabbage wilts. And what I do is cabbage, put that teaspoon of complete seasoning. Now I'm going to start in with some black pepper. And hit it with about a half a teaspoon of black pepper. This is a lot of cabbage, y'all. A lot of cabbage. So if you're cooking cabbage for a crowd, and you do know that cabbage will freeze. Oh yeah, you can freeze cabbage. I'm going to add a little shot of lemon pepper seasoning for extra zest. That'll be my zest in this particular dish. And then after this, I'm going to go ahead and start putting my ginger and my turmeric in there. And this one's going to be a teaspoon overall. My teaspoon. You know what? I got these cute little measuring spoon things, but half the time I don't know where they are. When the last time y'all seen them? Okay, I'm going to do a half a tablespoon, half a teaspoon rather. That's ginger. We don't put a lot of ginger, but we want to get enough to get that, just that particular taste that you need. Okay, now this sauce, this is my secret sauce here. I always have some kind of secret sauce in there because I'm not going to use a lot of soy. I don't like a lot of soy. So I'm going to put some of that secret sauce right on top of that cabbage. I may or may not tell y'all what the secret sauce is. You can figure it out. If you don't like soy sauce, then you have to come up with your own secret sauce. How about that? Now I got this heat up high, so I'm getting down here and I'm looking at the bottom of my pan and it's turning dark on me. So what I need to do is back that heat off, because guess what? I put those seasonings in there and they will turn on you if you let them. Especially when you got that heat turned all the way up. So it'll continue to stir fry and not boil. Okay? I have to keep my eye on them too, honey. You know, little 2- and 3-year-olds, they can get so adventurous about what fun is in their lives. So they're laughing, they're laughing that little mischievous laugh. Now I don't know what they're doing behind me. I guess I'm really going to have to put my glasses on, my eyes behind my back now. But anyway, we're just going to keep doing this process here and getting the cabbage stir fried. So we'll be back shortly. Okay, y'all, there it is. Stir fried cabbage. Just put the turmeric and ginger in. So now I'm going to take it off the heat because I want it to stop cooking. It'll cook on its own for the next few minutes. So there it is, stir fried cabbage. Okay, it's time for fried rice, y'all. Peppers and onions have to be sauteed first. Dump them right on into that hot grease. Okay. Make sure that skillet is as hot as it can get, and lots of peppers and onions, so they got lots of rice to put in there. So basically what you're going to do is saute your peppers and onions, and like always, season them up with a complete seasoning. Okay, tablespoon there, teaspoon of, half teaspoon of the garlic powder. And this is just my concoction of seasoning. Just make sure those peppers and onions are well seasoned before you start putting the rice in there. And then we'll come back with the seasoning, more seasonings when we start doing the rice. So for the most part, this is going to take about 10 minutes to saute, and then I'll come back and start putting the rice in. Keep that heat real high now so that condensation won't form in that water. Okay, we got the loaded fried rice. What we got here is some, you know it, ground turkey. I don't do ground beef. We got the ground turkey right in the center of the wok. And what I've done, this burner, you can turn it on high or low. So you guys can leave them out, let them stay on your face, okay? Say thank you. Mama Tootie is a trip. Now she goes toe to toe with Marie too. He's come over because she'll do him like this. And she right thick with little something. You don't play right with Marie, do you? Mess around with you. You get it, won't you? And then she'll go mess with me. I catch you say, Marie, hit me. She'll tell that in a minute. Marie hit me. Whether he hit her or not. Whew, Okay, that's almost there, y'all. Oh, I forgot I was talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all and them too, honey. It's hot in this kitchen today.
Happy Memorial Day, everybody.
Couple more days. Oh, Tony's over there. Let me see. Let me flick the camera around. Is it right? Yeah. Tony and Lisa over there. They getting ready to go to the beach, y'all.
Yeah, we're headed to the beach for Memorial Day.
Happy
Enjoy
Memorial
yours.
Day.
Happy Memorial Day. Enjoy Memorial Day weekend.
Kylie, you want to say hey to the camera? Say hello. She put on her sunglasses and left. Kylie's a trip, I'm telling you. In this life, she is. Okay, the meat and sauteed onions and peppers are about ready to receive the rice now. It's getting ready to be a wrap, y'all. Okay. So all you do is just start putting the rice in. This is the mixing process right here, y'all, because everything's already done. And I'm pretty much going to do that. What was that music? Oh, really? Oh, turn that stuff down. Anyway, that little music y'all heard, I didn't lay no claim to it. I didn't even know what it was. That was just randomly popped up on the TV. Okay, y'all, I'm going to start with a few more seasonings in here now to get everything evened out. Another teaspoon of complete seasoning. Okay. You know what? I'm turning the heat off of this now because everything is done and I don't want stuff to start sticking. I'm going to put me a little bit more oil right in the bottom of that wok. Right in the center of the wok. That's where your heat center is. And we're going to keep it rolling. Keep right on mixing and seasoning. And basically that's it. The rice is pretty much done except for just to continue mixing. Just make sure you mix it thoroughly. Get your seasonings in. And please, before you put it on the table, taste it. Even if you have somebody else to taste it, you taste it. Okay? So we're just going to continue with the seasoning and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, it's a loaded fried rice. The last thing I'm going to drop in here, as always, half a stick of butter. You got to do the butter. You know me and butter. I have to have my butter going. So we're just going to do a half a stick. Just because I got butter and like butter. Just make sure that you get it all mixed in so it's all over. I've turned the heat off. The cooking process has stopped. It's just heating. You know, some people may want even some more soy sauce, but it's fine with me just like this, all natural flavors.
Let me know. You say you have been cooking for her?
Okay. We're done. It's fried rice, y'all. So tune in when you see this again. It'll be on the flavor train, y'all. Hold on. Okay, y'all, last but not least, I got some corn, fresh corn to fry. My butter kind of browned a little bit, but that's a lot of butter. And it'll be just fine. Okay, get it back over here on the burner. Now, you have to really watch it with corn because it will stick on you in a hot flash. Yes? Okay, so, okay, just wait a minute, no, I'll be with you in just a sec, okay?
Mommy, it's a fly. It's just a fly, Mommy.
Okay, get it for me. He's telling me there's a fly over there. That rascal's been here all day. Okay, so I got it up high now, but I'm going to have to turn it back down because, you know, corn is very starchy. You have to be very, very careful about how it's cooked. Now, the last thing I want to just show you, for anybody that does not know how, now this corn was on this cob like this, and I do have a corn slicer. Can't put my hands on it right now, but this is the way you just slice that corn right off. I pre-did this last night and just had it, but I just want to give anybody that does not know or have never seen it done, this is how you make fresh fried corn. You just get however many years. This is 15 years, y'all. So let's make probably about 12, 13 servings, cup-size servings. So you just take it and cut the corn off just like that. Try to do 2 shavings. If not, 1 is good. And then when you get it all cut off, just take the knife down there and it gets all the goodie out of the cob. And you're done. It's just that simple. So you do that times however many ears of corn you got. And you're ready to go for your fresh fried corn. It's just that simple. Now this seems like it's going to be real starchy. I'm not going to have to add any thickener to it. I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. I'm sorry, a little bit of milk. Sorry about that. Okay, hold on just a minute. Juju gonna get you something to drink, okay? I gotta find your cup. You want milk? Okay, I'll give you some milk. I got a little bit of evaporated milk in that can. Milk is so good in corn. But for the most part, I'm gonna just put whole milk in there. Once you put the milk in, you really have to watch it. So I'm gonna pour about a cup of milk in there and let it start to cook, okay? Okay. Okay. And because I got that heat up high, it's gonna start cooking. Once that milk heats up, it's gonna really cook. And you just have to keep your eye on it so it doesn't scorch. Worst thing where you want a big old pan of scorched up corn. Oh, that would be a heartbreaker. Okay, as you can see, it's beginning to bubble a little bit. Again, you gotta keep your eye on it. I'm gonna put another little bit of butter in there. Of course, it's not all the butter I'm putting. Here's your milk.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, you just have to constantly stir corn. You cannot leave it no more than a minute or not even that long. You just have to basically keep your eye on that corn because it will stick on you right quick. And, I mean, it'll just break your heart. It will truly break your heart. And you can add a little bit of sugar depending on how sweet the corn is naturally. And I don't really know how sweet this is. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to add just about maybe a good teaspoon of sugar in there. And then I'm going to hit it with a teaspoon of salt. And basically salt, pepper, and a little bit of sugar. And the cream or milk is basically all I put in my corn. Okay. And we're just going to let it sit there and cook. Marie,
What?
put that blanket and stuff over this way.
Nothing?
What? Girl, she was finna run up there and jump down on you.
Oh, was it, girl?
Yes. Got excited all at once.
How are you? How are you doing today? You might see your cousin today. How you doing? You got a milk mustache.
Yeah, she just had milk, honey.
You got milk. Okay. Ooh, it's already 100 degrees out there.
Poor no, honey. That's why I heard her. I was so glad to get off her grill.
I didn't have a good time. Okay. Mission next week. Well, what's up, Marie? Mission next week. I gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. You hear me, Colin? Mission next week is find Tanya a house. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Don't blame me, honey.
Mommy,
Yes?
I told you I ain't hot.
You hot? Okay.
Baby soda. Baby soda with the bottle.
Y'all don't be cutting no shirt. That's not a shirt. That's a shirt.
Ring texting me. Is he upstairs? Texting me.
What are you talking about?
I'm not doing. It's hot. I'm not doing Uber today. I'm just gonna get their feelings
Yeah,
every
just
day.
tell him.
No. I'm just saying. Whatever it is, it's not gonna be that today. It's hot. My blood pressure's up. Cause I didn't get no sleep last night. I was up at 3:30 with loud, disrespectful music, with loud music. I'm sick of it. I'm just tired of it. And so, I guess I just have to pay the cost to be the boss. Why are you taking your shirt off? Are you hot?
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy is hot.
Oh, you hot? Yeah, it's hot outside, baby.
Kyle is hot because you said it.
Mommy, it's me. I'm hot.
He talking about have I eaten? I said, no, she ain't finished cooking yet. Oh, she want to take off her stuff because she got on her bathing suit. Is that what you trying to show me, your little bathing suit? Oh, you got a little bathing suit on.
You just missed Tony and them by 5 minutes. They went to the beach.
Oh, the kids.
Yeah.
It's hot enough. So who all went?
Him and the kids and Lisa.
Oh, okay. Ooh, so I guess they didn't let Lauren.
No, they tried to call Lauren, but then Lauren and them and
She probably had to beat herself.
they
Oh,
couldn't-
no, they had to
they had
beat
to-
Lauren.
Yeah, they were on their way from where
Yeah.
to the mountains.
I see your cute outfit. Is that what you wanted me to see? Yeah, I knew it. Tell my she just wanted me to see her cute outfit.
This one, I like it.
Watch what?
Yeah,
Her
I want to
cute.
get this one.
No, you have to have a boy now.
Look, I'm not bored.
I said a boy. You have to have Mickey Mouse.
Look at how cute she is with her outfit on. Tell me, you wanted to go to the ocean too. You wanted to go to the ocean too, didn't you?
They go up to Carolina Beach.
Oh, y'all going to the beach?
Yeah,
When?
Who going to the beach?
When y'all going to the beach?
nothing. We go to the beach a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah,
Kylie, y'all going to the beach in a minute. Who said? Your daddy? Oh, when he tell y'all that? You waiting on him to come get you, ain't you?
He said,
When he coming?
Him and the girl, her grandma let her use their car to go to the beach. They supposed to be going tomorrow and the car ran hot, so they trying to repaint. I don't think they're going nowhere. Unless they got their car fixed again. Huh?
That's gonna hurt them children's feelings.
What children?
Your children, see them?
They ain't saying nothing about going over there. They weren't taking them children down there.
Oh,
There were no children things. Adults, I reckon. I guess, I don't know, maybe when I've been. But they, I mean, they wouldn't know what. They ain't old enough to know that. He said
they in
this.
there talking
I
about
know.
it.
How
Well,
you
don't
get
say
them
that.
started?
Tell
No,
them
you.
them children.
But you.
Uh-huh.
we go to the beach a minute.
You the one was talking to them
That
about
was
that.
you
I
started.
said Tony and them. Then you
No,
asked
you did.
them. Well, they
Yeah.
going there.
He asked me to come get him.
Who you talk? What you talking about?
He's talking about, can I get him, come get him?
Oh, I thought you was talking about these children and him talking about the beach.
I'm gonna say no, it's too hot.
Tanya, do what you. I'm tired and hot. I've been on that grill since 11 o'clock. I could care less what y'all do. So don't put me in the middle because I ain't going nowhere. I need a bath. That's what y'all talking about. You don't want to do it, just tell me you don't want to do it. Shit, that ain't no big thing.
How he get over where he at?
They Jermaine says he got here yesterday. Going to stay with his cousin. I don't know what they did, how he got there, and don't care. Trying to get the cookies so I can get out of the kitchen and sit down and relax. Okay, y'all, that corn is on its way. It's bubbling, it's boiled. It's going to be done here shortly. So we're just going to let it simmer. It takes about a good 25-30 minutes to do fried corn. So that corn is almost done. Next on deck, last but not least, baked beans, sugar, ketchup, and some tomato, not tomato, but barbecue sauce. We're going to put them in the oven and bake them for about 30 minutes, and we're going to be done with this meal, y'all. So hang on. Okay, y'all, there it is, all done, ready. Flavor train just pulled in. I got the corn, the cabbage, the fried rice, grilled chicken, barbecue ribs, back on the back, baked beans, and that creamy buttery cornbread, and of course, hiding. I don't know why they're hiding under here. No, we have to have, if we fire that grill up, you know we have to have hot dogs. Okay, so hot dogs. The hot dogs are hiding now, but there they are. Okay, now the flavor train is here. We get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal. So we're just gonna let y'all look at it. Look, just look. Woo-hoo. The natives are restless. They're ready to eat. Everybody's here. The kids are here. I know you're here. No, Reed, don't be so rough. The kids are here. And look, a newcomer. Kinsley, come say hey to the camera, Kinsley. She ain't studying me, huh? Hey, Kinsley, come say hey. She said, no, I'm playing. Anyway, they running and playing and everything. We get ready to sit back, relax, and enjoy this meal according to the menu today. So y'all come on in, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Love you guys. And listen, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down. Until I decide to cook something again, y'all, toodaloo.